Hey everyone, Digital David here. Today in this video, I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the Miota Hidden Spy Cam. I did receive this product to review, but any opinion expressed in this video is strictly my own. That being said, if you're interested in this product or you want to find out more about it, the link to it will be in my video description below. I've also reviewed the Miota Hidden Spy sunglasses. Be sure to check out that video on my channel as well. You can see how it comes packaged to very simple retail box. There's some icons on the side walking us through all the product features. And we have QR codes on the back side that we can download the free app for iOS and Android devices. So this does feature Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, so it can act as a Bluetooth speaker. It also has a built-in FM radio as well. We got a full 1080p HD camera with night vision and motion detection. We also have some two-way audio. We can listen in or we can talk through the built-in speaker. Now let's go ahead, let's open it up and look at the package contents. Here are all the package contents. First up, we got your user guide and manual right here, complete with full product setup details with charts, diagrams, and screen grabs walking you through complete setup. Then we have your USB charger right here and power supply. So we got the power brick and your USB Type A male-in cable to micro USB cable. Then we have the hidden spy camera itself right here. So you can see right there in the center screen, we have the hidden camera right there, very discreet. We have our speaker on this side and on the other side. We can look at the top to see all of our control buttons. We have 5 of them: volume down, volume up, mode, OK, and escape. Then on the back side, you can see our on and off switch, our micro SD card slot that supports up to 64 gigabyte micro SD cards, our micro USB port right there for charging and power. We have a reset button and a 3.5 millimeter audio port for your headphones or a cable if you want audio out. Then on the bottom side, you can see 4 feet to provide us with nice grip on a flat surface, keeping it in place. And we also have our battery compartment right there, so we can go ahead and we can open it up to reveal the battery. So we can keep that shut. Now let's go ahead, let's set everything up. So now on your iOS or Android device, go ahead, scan the QR code on the box or search the App Store for the RT Cam app. Once you have it downloaded, go ahead, power on your spy camera. So flip the switch on the back to the on position, then wait around 30 seconds or so until you hear a chime or a ding, and now you're ready to connect to it. So the first thing we have to do is on our mobile device, go to your Wi-Fi settings and select the IPCAMAP underscore, and then you'll probably have different digits there. So select that Wi-Fi network. It should be open and available to you. So you can see we have ours right there. It's the second option up from the bottom. So we're going to connect to that network. Now let's go back in. Let's open up the mobile app and connect to it. So once you open up the mobile app, you'll be at this screen. No account creation or information required. So go ahead, select the plus icon in the top right-hand corner. Then select Add a Connected Device. Now, since we've already connected to it with our Wi-Fi network, select Search in LAN. Now it's going to find it. There it is. It found the device right there, so select that. Now we need to enter the default security code. That's 123456. So it's 123456 in sequential order. Then we can name the camera, select Save, and now the camera's online and we've connected to it successfully. So let's go ahead, let's look at the settings. So click the settings gear icon in the right-hand side of the screen. Now let's go ahead, let's look at our Wi-Fi settings so we can connect it to our local network. So you can see the first option is a QR code. Then we have the name and our camera password. Then we have our online and reconnect status right there. Then we have our Wi-Fi setting. Let's go ahead, let's select that. Now we can enter our network information right here. So you can connect it to a 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi network. So let's go ahead, let's select Manage Wi-Fi Networks. There we go. We have our network. Now we just need to enter the password and then hit OK. So once you hit OK, you'll have this prompt. So the device is connecting to the Wi-Fi. So go ahead and select OK. Now you can see we're back at the device home screen and it's showing the camera is online. So we're connected to our network successfully. Make sure you're on that 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi network. You can see too, we have a real-time thumbnail right there of our studio. So we can go ahead, we can just tap on that picture and now we can see what the camera is seeing. So you can see the quality right there with the lens and how everything looks. So it's just so discreet to have that camera hidden in there. We can turn it back. this way maybe, if you want to see some of that. So you can see the options we have at the bottom. We can take a photo right here. We can start recording a video if we want to, hitting the camera icon. So there we go. We can take a video right here, right from our mobile device, and then save it. Then we have the headphones to listen in. So if we want to listen into the audio that's going on where this device is positioned, we can do that right here by pushing that button. And now we're listening to what's being picked up from the built-in mic in there, and I can hear it in my mobile device. Then we can also hold down the microphone option if we want to talk through this device. So watch as we test that out. So we're testing out the built-in speaker quality right here with the microphone audio from our mobile device. So you can hear in real time what it sounds like. So not much of a delay at all either. Just hold it down as long as you want to speak. Then you can push the headphone button to listen. We can also view some more information right here so we can see the cameras online and the viewing status is good. Now we can go back out and you can see we're back at our device screen again where we can look at some more settings. So here we go. We have a couple more options, guys. We have our alarm settings. We can turn motion detection off or have it low, medium, high, or max. And then same with our event notifications as well. And then we can go back out. We can view some other settings. So work LED on or off. Security code. We can change the password. Our environment mode. So we can do 50 or 60 hertz. Outdoor mode or night mode. Time zone. Email settings. So we can add an email right here. We want to set that up. We also have device recording. So the quality, we can adjust it standard def or high def, 1080p full HD. Full time alarm or timing. File length, so we can see 1 to 20 minutes for the file length. Total size and free space if we inserted a micro SD card, which we'll do in a minute. We can format the card right there. The FTP settings as well, if you want to set that up. Once you're done, you can just go ahead and hit the back or the save. The format SD card, we can do that right there. And then about the device, we can learn more about the device and the version that it's running. And then we can upgrade the firmware if necessary, reboot the device, or delete the device if we want. So a lot of good settings right there. Now let's look at some more of the features. Now we have a micro SD card with 2 MP3 songs on them that we're going to go ahead and put into the unit so we can hear how the speaker sounds. This can play your audio music files. It does support up to 64 gigabyte micro SD cards. So go ahead, use the port on the back, gently push it down into place until you hear it click in place. And now it's going to start automatically playing the songs for us. We're currently at volume 10. We can go all the way up to volume 31. So you can hear how it sounds. Let's go ahead, let's increase the volume. Just hold down the volume plus button. So now we're at 22. You can hear the bass. Really powerful for such a small size. Let's go up. Now we're at max volume, 31. So that sounds really good. And we can go to the next song too if we want, and we can play and pause. So push the OK button to play or pause. Then you can use the volume plus or minus buttons if you just press them one time to go to the next song or the previous song. So let's go ahead, let's play it. Then let's hit the next song option. Now we have the next song. Now let's go ahead, let's connect it to Bluetooth to play some music. So make sure you have Bluetooth turned on your mobile device, then push the mode button until you get to the Bluetooth setting. So you can see we have the BT on the screen. Now let's go ahead on our device. Let's look for it. So I can see we're already connected since we've previously connected to this device. It's RTC speaker, RTC dash speaker, if you can see that in the middle of our Bluetooth items. Now we're connected and we can play some music. So I got those same songs. Let's go ahead. Let's try them again. So we're going to play them right here. And we can turn the volume down with our mobile device, which is nice. And we can leave it at the max volume here if we want. Now we can go max volume with both. Sounds the same. No lag, no interference. Now we can go to the next song. Max volume on both. Hear the bass again. Very clear. No lag interruptions or anything like that. So there you go, guys. It works with Bluetooth and with the micro SD card. They also have an FM radio built in as well too if you get radio signal. So just push the mode button again. So it goes through Bluetooth, SD card. Then you can see we have our FM radio right here, but it's just static due to our studio space. So if we did have radio stations right here, we could go ahead and we could hold down the OK button. It will automatically start scanning for us to pick up any radio stations that we have. Let's go ahead, let's turn down the volume too, since it's just gonna be static right here. But that's the radio as well, so you do have FM radio if you get good signal and service in your area to pick up your local stations right there. And then we can also go to the clock setting again. So right here, and then we can hit the OK button, and then we can change the time, the hour and the minute. So we could change that if we wanted. Then we can push it again. We can do either 12 or 24 hours as the format. And then we can also set our alarm right here. So we could choose the hour and the minute. Just use the plus and minus buttons for the volume, the next and back buttons. So you can change that, hit OK. Then you can adjust the minute as well. Once you have that adjusted, then you can turn it on or off. Again, use the plus or minus buttons right there to rotate between the two options. Then hit OK, and then you've successfully set your alarm as well. So now we're back in the app with all the studio lights turned off so you guys can see the night vision from this camera. So this is what it looks like. If it's dark or a low light environment, you can see the movement of our hands right there. The sensitivity of the sensor to any light that it is able to pick up from like our studio monitors. I can go ahead, I can bring the camera closer so you can see how it adjusts. There we go, it just needs a second. It can adjust the sensitivity. Further away, it's going to adjust again. Now we can set it back down. So you guys can see what this camera is like at night. Now you can see we have the camera set up right now in the living room spying on our dog. So you could use it as a spy cam for your pets if you want. And you can see he's currently on the couch. So we could go ahead, we could listen in if he's barking or doing anything he's not supposed to. Or we can actually talk to our pet as well if we wanted. So let's go ahead, let's mic in and see if he even registers us talking to him. Hey, Doug. Doug, what are you doing on the couch? Doug, you're not supposed to be on the couch. Doug. Dougie. There we go. Hi. You can see he's busted now. We caught him and he's looking at us directly at the camera. We can check out the motion alert and alarms as well too. So we have it set to max right now and we're moving it around. We're creating some motion so it will trigger for us to be able to then get the alert. So you can see we have the alert right now. We can choose to ignore or answer it. They give us a time. You can see the screenshot they give us as well, and then we can select answer. And now it's going to take us right into the live view, so we can go ahead, we could capture a photo or a video of whatever activity is going on. It's that simple. So we can keep track of all of our motion alerts right in the events tab. So you can see currently we're on the device tab. Then we can select events, select camera, and then we can see all the motion detection events that we had. And then once we build out a huge log here, we can search by hour, day, or week. And then we can just select them as you see here. And then we can edit them if we want to delete them. But we do have a nice log of our motion events right there. Also, you can view the images and videos directly from within the app or from your phone in your photos and video folder and settings elsewhere. But just select like local photo, camera, and then we can pull up the photo right there. We can even share them if we want with a couple of built-in apps from WeChat. You can see that. Same can be said for video as well. You can see the local video. And if we have any remote video captured on the device, we could select camera and view right here as well. So we actually have a second hidden micro SD card slot underneath the battery. So remove the cover and take the battery out, and that's where we can store files locally. So you can take your micro SD card, line it up, and just gently drop it in place. It will click right in, and now you're ready to go to have files save locally to the SpyCam. So let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly really quick. First up, let's go over the good. I don't think if you saw this in somebody's house, you would instantly assume it's a spy device or a spy camera. So the design is definitely working for it, and it's very discreet. Also, I was actually pleasantly surprised with the HD camera quality. If you had some light in the room, some daylight, windows, a lamp, overhead light, something like that, the quality actually pleasantly surprised me. Also, the Bluetooth speaker was way better than I thought, given its size and the price point for this item. So that was really nice that we get a lot of extra features. Now for the bad guys, it's definitely the FM radio. I could not pick up any stations. I thought at first it was because I was down here in my studio surrounded by concrete walls, but that's not the case. I took this outside, scanned multiple times, couldn't pick up one FM station. So I'm really disappointed in that. Now for the ugly, just kind of the so-so stuff for this product. I gotta say, along those regards, it would be the night vision. So I'm expecting better. I was hoping for better night vision, since actually during the daylight, I thought that HD camera was pretty decent. Micro USB, I can't really fault them for that, but it'd be nice to see USB Type-C. So I'd love to see that improved in the future. Just some more modern interfaces and plugs. The controls aren't bad. I actually wish it was reversed for the volume and the skip and the next. I wish the volume was individual taps, and then you could just jump to the next song or the previous song by holding the button down. So everything works but the FM radio. For myself personally, I would not buy this item. I think it's too expensive, and honestly, I just don't have a use for it for myself. But I want to hear from you guys. Enough about my opinion. What did you guys think about it? Well, that concludes our video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget the product link will be in our video description below. Please go ahead, check it out, and do your shopping from there. Any purchase made through that link helps support our channel at no additional cost to you. So we're really grateful and thankful for all of your support. While you're at it, can you go ahead and hit that like button for us? And subscribe to our channel. We have new content coming out daily, and we don't want you to miss anything. Please go ahead and give us a follow online and make it a clean sweep. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, Discord. You can message us on WeChat, check out our website, and join our free newsletter. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget, new content daily, and we can't wait to see you in our next video.